just as unraveled as the videos.
I was thinking about the same chocolate man. See me, that's what I like to see. No show but I'm positive. Yo, I'm Anonymous Beanie Man and for sure, and we about to watch this video by Fat Sajack called "Babe Wake Up, Colleen Ballenger is being weird again." My thing is like when she pulled up to the school and the school covered it up and then the students got in trouble for being concerned, it's like all of you like kids. That's what I'm gathering from this. Everyone likes children and all of you need to be shot by a firing squad in very specific locations so you're alive longer to endure the rest of the shots. Now what? And it's like when people have the argument, who are we to decide whose life gets taken away? Who are they to decide whose innocence gets taken away? I'd rather hurt a grown full adult that's already lived a life than a fucking child that doesn't know shit about fuck. A little funky ass child. Get the fuck out my face, bro. That's the plan. Watch shit me, yo. I'm starting to feel like reactions aren't my niche. The things I have to go through just to record one reaction video. Oh, fuck, nigga. This shit not even worth it. Just laugh with the pain, bro.
O'Reilly.
Oh.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, well, you are here now.
Hey, girl.
I'm Fat Sajack, and the straps you feel tying you down to watch this crappy content will be released at the end of the video. So make sure you hit that subscribe button.
I came here willingly. I don't need no strap.
Or nothing's gonna happen, but it would
What the fuck was that? Okay.
be nice of you. It's the holidays, for Christ's sake. I am here with a full face of really cakey makeup on some really old crepe paper skin to present to you
Who is this diva? She's fabulous.
based on internet drama that really doesn't affect any of our lives day to day, but is still something we like to talk about in a sort of catty and cunty fashion.
Okay.
Today we're talking about Colleen Ballenger for the millionth time because, surprise, surprise, she's still around. So
With children.
let's get into it. Before we do, make sure you are still subscribed to my channel if you want to be here. Don't let the bastards hold you down. By bastards, I mean the people who pay me money. And then you go back there and you tell old rich Mr. Chocolate Man that he ain't holding me down. Anyway, what was I talking about? Colleen Ballenger. The videos towards the end of the year
Chocolate man? Who
where
is that?
they're just as unraveled as the
Are we
videos
thinking
from
about the same chocolate man? Are we?
the rest of the year. So I saw a video from Colleen the other day titled something like "Crying on Christmas Eve, are we even
Girl.
surprised?" Eye roll emoji. If I got that right verbatim, that's pretty good because that's a really long, stupid title. Also, if you can hear like creaking sounds back here, we're getting like hurricane-esque winds today. My door is closed, everything's closed up and sealed, so it's just making a really obnoxious squeaking noise. So if you hate it, you're gonna have to deal with it because I can't be bothered to edit it out. It's part of the charm. Maybe we'll add some music to the background. Maybe my goal for 2025 should be to improve my content. Anyway, so I came across this video because I stay subscribed to Colleen Vlogs in case she tries to pull a fast one on us. But after skimming
The way, like, I just can't understand. I understand, you know, hate watching and subscribing just to see, but it's like, this is getting her pushed into other people's algorithms. She has yet to get pushed into mine, and I'll be goddamned if she's pushed into it right after this video. I'll be motherfucking damned. I'm reporting it and getting it blocked. Cause you playing with kids. You play with kids. I saw that image when you were sticking your hand down a little boy's pants that had a jar in it, and you was like, "Oh, I'm Miranda." Girl, fucking weirdo. I can't even imagine putting my hand on a child's shoulder. I hate children. I don't hate children. I just don't. I hate children. And it's like, unless you're related to me, you're cool. Other than that, get away from me. The fuck?
Through the vlog, skipping
like, what's the appeal
for the parts that will embarrass her children at some point in her life? The parts where she whines about how she has to postpone her childhood cancer fundraiser for reasons that are vague. When she's done talking about rocks, she answers a question, and yet again she's bringing up missing doing meet and greets. Now I want to say that, like, on the surface, the things that I'm about to talk about today regarding Colleen Ballenger are not really concerning if you know nothing about Colleen Ballenger. Colleen was canceled a year and a half ago now for having been wildly inappropriate with her young fans. And when I say wildly inappropriate, I mean things like talking explicitly about her relationship problems with literal children, talking about things that were sexual in nature with literal children, talking about periods with literal children.
I've been dancing this whole time, not paying attention. She's talking about some dark shit with this mariachi conga-ass music in the back. Hey, I can't take this video seriously. This is not serious.
Having these really, really sort of wildly inappropriate, like intimate type conversations with children. She has participated in activities that could be qualified as grooming. You know, I imagine if you're here, you know the whole rundown of the Colleen Ballenger thing. If not, I will link. There's like a 50% chance I'll remember to link the videos I've made on Colleen before. They're a little more in-depth. Colleen was very much exposed for her inappropriate behavior with minors, and even though she essentially flat out blamed the parents of the children who watched her content, which her content was geared toward always, and her audience consisted of always, her meet and greets would be full of children, which inherently is not a bad thing. If you make content that's geared toward an immature audience, and I mean that in two ways. If your audience is literally immature because they are children, or if your audience is immature because they have a really god-awful sense of humor, then that's what you should expect at your meet and greets, right? And there's nothing inherently wrong with that, because if that's what your platform is, that's what it is. But that also requires you to have a pretty steady set of boundaries between you and your audience, right? She didn't have any of those. And now she's spending all this time waxing poetic and crying. Here I was thinking this video was going to be about her crying, like, oh my god, my children are growing up, because her twins are like, I don't know, 3.
Am I high? I don't know. Am I high? I did eat a weed nugget.
Or some shit, and her oldest is like 6 or something. And like, you know, for me, like, sometimes the holidays are emotional because what your kids want for Christmas changes, and they get more specific, and they get, you know, their interests get older, and, you know, they go from wanting like Hot Wheels to wanting like a shotgun or whatever, you know, whatever it is the kids want, I don't know. And it wasn't. She literally sat there and cried because she misses meet and greets. She misses people being able to tell her how great she is.
It made me smile so big to see your comment. Like, anytime I see comments or get letters from people that, like, I have these little memories with, these like special little core memories of wonderful moments in those meet and greets. Oh, why am I crying you? Sorry. Oh.
Girl, I don't see not a lick of a drop. I don't see a lick of a drop, girl. And then these barcode beings, these fucked up beings. Girl, shut your ass up. You know what? You look like you could use a couple burgers. I was just about to say something so fucked up, but you know what? you look like you have more than a mental illness. Actually, that is a mental illness. You look like you have several mental illnesses, and this is eerie knowing your history with children, and now you have children, and this is what you choose to do on camera after your quote unquote cancellation. It's like, we need a different name for cancel culture, because duh, that shit doesn't fucking work. But I don't know what the fuck this is. Colleen, Kuchine, Planet Sheen, but you need to get the fuck up out my face with this bullshit. How do you got thin ass hair but thick ass eyebrows? This shit don't fucking make sense. It don't work. It don't make sense. And if you defend her weird ass in my shit, I don't think anybody's gonna watch this enough for that to happen. But if you do, bitch, you're getting deleted. Cause I usually shut up.
I just miss it so much. I miss those meet and greets so much. It's so lovely to put faces to the comments, you know? Because text on a screen is text on a screen, but seeing someone's face and seeing a real human being say that, like, they...
Not her downplaying positive comments, bitch. I didn't mean to call her the B word, but you know what? I've said this before. You have reached bitch status if you're, like, pedophilic, if you're racist, if you're so on and so forth, negative shit. Unfortunately, she has reached bitch status. I'm not no fruity nigga to go around calling girls my bitch, that's my bitch, or you're my bitch, bitch this, bitch shit, bitchy, bitcherson. No, we're not. I don't like that. I don't even call women fish. That's another thing that I notice fruity niggas do. They call women fish. I don't like that. It's very weird to me. I don't understand it. It's weird. So, hooker. It's giving I am so. Listen, I'm just a commentator. I don't give a fuck about these people. If she sees it, I can't guarantee I will respond because I just don't give a fuck. And if I do respond, it'll be in the DMs. And then she can share that with y'all. Girl, you wrong. You're wrong.
What I do, or can make them laugh, or yeah, I don't know. I just can't explain.
Laugh how? You wasn't funny.
I have felt in
funny
those
looking.
meet and greets. Some of my fondest memories in my whole life are at those meet and greets.
And that's literally what she's saying in this clip, because she's talking about how she, you know, it's one thing to read these nice comments from behind a screen, but when you get to talk to somebody face to face, that's a whole other level, which I'm sure it is. But are you hearing the thing you just said? Like, you're missing people telling you how wonderful you are because it means less from behind a screen. Also, all of these people are, for the most part, children, young adults, or girl. I know she's garnered like a following of like.
And here's my thing: virtue signaling. I can hardly talk to people in my own age pool from depending on who you ask, 17, but I'm just gonna put the bar at 18 to around 20. You know, you can be immature at any age, you can be dim-witted at any and every age, but this is just, I can only speak from my specific experience, but a lot of these niggas don't know what the fuck discernment is. Their smarts are lower than a fucking 6th grader. They're fucking hooker hoes, victim complexes, no emotional intelligence, not intelligent, busted a lot of the time. And it's just like, my energy is not where that's at, baby. I'm my goalpost. This goalpost thing, this is like my second time talking about this. It's so far removed from where a lot of people are. I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal like, oh my God, I'm so much better than all you bitch ass niggas. No, baby. Maybe I'm better than. Point is, I can't stand children, teenagers. I'm still a teenager, but I can't stand the younger demographic, okay? I can't.
Moms.
I feel like the Lotto thing. Nicki Minaj is up here, then all the other girls is... You see the hand? Sorry, I'm pausing a lot, but
I guess, probably. I don't know, whatever. Math is stupid. So she posted this video. And I watched this fuck-ass video, and I was like, whatever. Like, she's just gonna keep doing this shit. Like, she's just gonna keep doing it. Because that's who she is. I don't even think she hears herself.
At least she used it right.
Realizes what she's saying. She's sitting here crying to her remaining... You know, I don't know, how many views is she averaging? 30,000, 40,000 per video?
That's a lot. Can I average that? Can I average a fucking 1,000? Like, I'm getting views, yeah. But like, bro, then I'm gonna sound ungrateful. But it's like, is it bad that I feel like I deserve more on my own platform? Is that bad to feel? Is that ego? That might be egotist.
Now, so her remaining
like and
30 to
subscribe.
40,000 devoted fans about how she misses talking to teenagers and children. Like, and she was just doing this when she was talking about going to her husband's high school, where her husband was receiving an accolade. And she made it all about how she's sad. She doesn't get to talk to these high school students anymore. Like, ma'am.
Are you completely unaware of what you are blasted into another dimension for?
I cannot. You know what? I was gonna let it go because obviously she's just gonna keep doing this. She treats her vlog like her diary, which is whatever. You know, personally, if I had been exposed for having really inappropriate relationships with my very young fans, the last thing I'd be doing is continuing the diary I created on the World Wide Web.
Virtue signaling. I stopped answering my DMs on my artist account because when I turned 18, I realized that's problematic. I shouldn't respond to every DM I get. So I had to stop doing that. Then there was this artist I collabed on a song with, and this has kind of been eating at me. I don't know why, but long story short, I found out the nigga was 14 and I had to back off. I collabed on a song with him and another guy. I don't know how old the other guy was, but then he had another song and I was like, I don't even remember how the words go. Bonita off the cortisol. Girl, I look back at my notes because he kept changing his name and I was like, okay, whatever. Girl, it was him. Girl, I don't know if that's really wrong because it's like a JoJo Siwa situation, you know? Like, why is she collabing with all these grown ass niggas? I'm a grown ass nigga. It's just odd to me. So I was like, I mean, coincidentally though, the apartment I was living in caught on fire. So, I mean, I kind of had a legit reason to fall back anyways, but that's just me.
But to each their own. And then I was just on my like general timeline and I saw that Radiant Brit posted a video about Colleen and that she had been being creepy again. And I was like, oh, I wonder if she saw the same video I did. But actually, this was about something else entirely. And if you haven't heard about it, I want to share it with you. Given the context of who Colleen is, this is the only reason that I think this is honestly interesting.
And the husband. Why the fuck is you going back to your high school? Bitch, you would never catch me within 10 feet of my high school. Because if I'm going back, I'm asking one of my teachers on a date. Real shit. I don't give a fuck. That is very odd what I just said and strange and problematic, but we're just going to go with it. I would not go back and ask one of my teachers on a date, but if I would go back and ask my business finance teacher on a date. The way he knows my socials. Nobody watches my videos that I went to high school with, so I'm safe for now until I get posted on Twitter. What was the point of me saying, oh, it's giving peaked in high school. Now I finally understand what peaking in high school means. I understand. You would never catch me on school grounds, baby. Unless I'm like on some sweetie shit, recording a music video because I got all this wealth and I'm shitting on you bitches' foreheads. Maybe that's why I'm there recording some shit. But girl, I ain't got the budget for no goddamn music video to be having a fucking camera crew on my former school grounds. Girl. Maybe in 3 years,
So
but
she and Rachel,
definitely
her
not in
sister,
10.
started a podcast together, which they do behind a paywall. And I agree with Britt when she said that she has a problem with creators who get canceled for something egregious that happens with their audience specifically, and then start producing content behind a paywall. I think that's really, really shady and suspicious. If she had started a Patreon any other time, like this podcast is solely on Patreon. You have to pay
Podcast?
to hear it.
Who's
First of all,
listening?
I wouldn't pay to hear these two boring people laugh about inside jokes for like an hour every week or whatever. Like, that doesn't sound like something I want to pay for. I would rather pay for a prostate exam. Obviously not mine. I'd pay for somebody else's. It's the holidays, for fuck's sake. I too have a big problem
Is it fucked up to say, isn't it around the time for you to get...
with that. Especially because
Because I've had worse things stuck up my butt. What could be worse than... I've had more things stuck up my butt than a finger. So really, I would just be threatened with a good time when I'm 40. But it's like...
there were these private group chats where all of these sort of transgressions with minors transpired. So you're telling me that now you want to put like unfiltered, because basically that's what it would be, right? Is like those two talking would be an unfiltered conversation. You want to put these unfiltered conversations behind a paywall after being busted for having inappropriate, unfiltered conversations in DMs with minors. Girl, pattern recognition. Anyway, so there was that. And then evidently she posted a reel, which I have to edit the music out, unfortunately, because of Wham.
I just can't help but think of Tukey. What's a Tukey? Like, girl, you dirty as fuck. Looking like Elf on the Shelf, but on heroin. Girl, go sit down. Did she put the police car?
If this was literally, maybe not literally, if this was largely any other creator, I wouldn't think twice about this. I wouldn't think it was funny, but I wouldn't really think twice about it. As you can see in this reel, Rachel is wearing pants as pants, and Colleen is wearing a shirt as pants, right? Which, like, if there was an actual premise outside of, like, making awkward faces and doing an awkward dance, if there was an actual premise to the comedy of... if there was actual comedy present, this could have been something to giggle at. But because of the nature of her cancellation, wherein, like, she was having children reach down her pants to get snacks in live shows and things of that nature, the hole directly in the crotch, have we really learned nothing? Have you learned
Please don't show
nothing?
the image.
And another thing that Britt had said that I actually also agree with is that she is unteachable. She either does not know what she has done wrong, or she does not fucking care. And I
don't think she cares. Look at how she did Adam. She led this little boy on for like years, and then when it came time for them to actually meet up, the bitch made other plans and was with this little nigga for 5 minutes, but had this nigga working for her for free, essentially. Sick.
It's got to be some kind of combination of the two, in my opinion. To continue to post stuff like this after knowing you faced the darkest time in your life, as she calls it,
Which I doubt.
and an intense amount of scrutiny for being so inappropriate physically through text and through physical.
Because she also didn't mention she was sending these little kids porno. She was sending them porno and lingerie. Trisha Paytas's titties, body, whatever the fuck it was, bra, panty, whatever the fuck it was, Trisha Paytas's body was sent to children. You know, I can't choose my demographic. So if I end up in like a Kaya Next Door situation where a lot of her viewers are little shits, to say the least. I'm not calling her fan base little shits. Anyways. Hi, I appreciate your time watching my video. I just don't like...
Spreading
I'm not about to keep
legs
repeating
on a
myself,
stage.
like, and I'm not about to keep feeling bad for it. I just don't like people younger than me.
And
it's
you're
just
really gonna continue with the least funny, lowest hanging fruit ass working blue kind
love
of
balls.
shit. Why didn't you just have a dildo hanging out of it?
Why don't you smoke a blunt while you're at it, lady?
I'm not saying that stupid can't be funny. Stupid is the funniest kind of funny. Crass is funny.
The music
you can
choice.
do all of these things, but it has to actually be funny. And maybe we could lay off turning everything into something uncomfortably sexual, I suppose. And the thing is like, that's, the comments are like Miranda vibes. I like the neck hole on Colleen's bottom half, which looks like it's singing along. Is that a shirt that you put as pants so you guys are matching? Shirt for pants. You are awesome. I love you guys. Please seek out real comedy, okay? Please do yourselves a favor and aim a little higher. Colleen Ballenger is the peak of comedy for you. Then I am going to open up a comedy workshop tier on my Patreon ASAP. What is this? Oh my god. I don't know. I guess that's really all I had to say. Let me know what your guys' thoughts in the comments, and you know.
Thank you, girl. I was very humored by this. I didn't think she was going to be this funny. She was hilarious. Well, to me at least. Her comedic timing, period. I thought the video was... Okay, the beginning was definitely slow paced because I'm just like, girl, get to it. But then it's like, okay, oh, look at the city. I need help. All in all, Colleen, you suck. Now what? Students, before you go, don't tell people how you move. Show them I fuck with you for fucking with me. Meet me back here anywhere else I might be, and I'll be here waiting for your return. Adieu. Yeah. Trying will always be good enough because I had enough will to do so.
Since we bout to close out, I do an improv. Plus that nigga stoning me cause I'm rock hard. Bout to get exclusive, do something to get you rocks out. And I'm telling you all of this cause it's what? Improv! Surprise, bitch. At the end of the credits, bitch. More than a name and some ambience, bitch. More than some glimmer and some edits, bitch. Okay, let's get it.